Hello Scorpio, thank you for coming back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Hope you enjoy the reading. It's a general reading. So jumping straight in, we have the 6th house, we have the 1st house, and we have the 12th house. Now the 6th house and the 12th house are opposite each other in the chart. So this is more self-focused and this is more outward focused, but there are elements of this that we're going to get to now. So now it looks like themes that are on the table at this time. It looks like romance, love, but certainly romance is coming in for you at this time. It's quite strongly depicted here. It's in the Jupiter return, it's in the Leo I will card, and it's also in the Libra I balance card. So something definitely coming in for you, and it could be a really very significant relationship as well, because the 12th house is also on the table, and that can be sort of twin flame status or whatever you want to allocate to that. It could be sacred union, whatever you feel is right for you. So that is a possibility, but certainly romance and possibly more than one person approaching you at this time. But normally with the Libra I balance card, this is a committed partnership. So this could be something that is some relationship that is now going to the next level. So, more fulfilling, a more committed relationship is certainly developing here. If that is not the case for you, then there are other aspects which may come in with any one of these cards, but certainly some sort of opportunity, some form of notoriety, or being in the spotlight in some way may be coming in for you as well, and it's dealing with all of that at this time. So with the 1st house here we have is the 6th house. This is the house of routine. It's the house of your workplace, work colleagues, your work routines, your work projects. It's also your other sort of daily projects. It's also the house of mastery of your craft, whatever it is that you do. So all of those are coming in, but I feel there's a very strong emphasis at this time on health, diet, and well-being, and that's going to be important. It is also the house of pets, but I feel in this reading to a lesser degree at this time. So underneath we have Pluto transformation, and at the top we have Coventina purification. So with these cards coming in, I feel there's definitely a health, diet and well-being theme on the table today as well. So that is coming in for you. It's mentioned more than once. So that it could also be something that you are busy working on. With the Pluto transformation card, if it is health, diet and well-being associated, there's some sort of transformation that is going to come upon you. This could be really a changing of the guard. It could be the ending of one chapter and the beginning of something new. So something could come up, some sort of health issue or some sort of realization to do with your well-being, the way you are currently living your life, your lifestyle as it stands at the moment. So this may be an ending and a beginning. There may be something in that. Perhaps a health issue is arising up and now you're going to have to deal with it. And the best way to deal with it is to literally change your health, change your diet, change your lifestyle, and so on. So that could be coming up. But it could also be with Coventina here, which deals with all of that, detoxing and so on. It can also be that if you are already living a lifestyle like that, where you are careful with your diet, you're doing everything you can to purify your body, to detox, to look after yourself, to really focus on your health and well-being. If you are already doing that, then this card here is to say to you that it's working well and that you must maintain it. Okay, so see where you are. Some of you may be in the purification stage and some of you may be already past that and managing your health and diet and well-being very well. And if that is the case, this is just an additional advice in that regard. So take it as it resonates for you. With the Pluto transformation card, this is the card of endings and beginnings. So something will fall away and something new will begin, but it is essentially a transformation of some kind. So you will have to go through that in some way. So whether it's health, diet and well-being related, or it could be work related as well. If it is work related or your daily routines and whatever, something is going to fall away and something something new is going to come in. So it's going to be the changes that go around that. Quite a bit of self-analysis may be required at this time as well. You could really be changing direction at this time. It could also just be simply your mindset or your attitude to certain things as well. And if that is the case, if it is your mindset and your attitude to the way that you have been working or the way you have been conducting your life up until now, certainly there are cards on the table here which are indicating that an old mindset or an old attitude which has not served you up until now, or which is no longer going to serve you, needs to be let go of, and you need to transform the way you think about yourself and the work you're doing, or the way you want to live your life, or the direction you're going to take, because there are opportunities going to come to you, and in order to seize them, seize the day, seize the moment, some sort of transformation is going to be required from you. So this could be literally, changing the way you handle yourself. And it looks to me like you're going to be receiving some sort of notoriety, or you're going to be in the spotlight, or a talent of yours is going to be highlighted in some way. And for some of you, you don't want the fame. You don't want to be in the limelight. You don't want to put yourself out there. You don't want to shine necessarily. You just want to quietly get on with what you need to do. And this is saying that the time has come now where that particular attitude or mindset or way of living is not going to serve you now. You need to actually address that and move forward and find ways to handle acknowledging your talents and your gifts and your achievements, acknowledging them and being receptive to people noticing how good you are at something, or how well you are doing with something. So it's a mindset change. It's an internal change of some sort, putting yourself out there, taking a risk and being seen. That's could very well be coming up for you. So if it is health and well-being related, well, that can come in as well, but this could very well be work related, and actually how you are doing things, mastery of your craft. So if you have a talent or a skill, and you've been busy working with that, there may be some form of notoriety coming in, some sort of boost to the way you are doing things currently, and it's the transformation. It's that going from one way of being into another, which can occur. But there could be an upheaval. There could be a bit of a surprise there for you. It might not be something you expected. You might not welcome it, but certainly something is going to come for you with Pluto. Pluto always brings things up that have been hidden or suppressed. Pluto brings everything up that has been suppressed or hidden. It will rise to the surface to be acknowledged and to be seen, whether that's a secret or perhaps something that you are quite capable of doing, but you've just never really focused on it, or it could be some sort of secret feeling or something hidden that you haven't really wanted to acknowledge, may be coming up now. It could even be, as I said, a health issue which is now rising to the surface and it needs to be addressed. Okay, so it could be a health issue, or it could be a psychological issue. There's many manifestations for this, but certainly something is going to rise to the surface. Pluto is the lord of the underground, and also, it brings everything up to be looked at. But it is a form of transformation, of moving from one state to another, and it's the process that you go through in that. And it brings about a sort of a rebirth, a regeneration, a renewal. And so something gets lifted out of the darkness and into the light, or something gets transformed. It takes on a new life. It brings about a form of renewal for you. So something like that. It may be something that you used to do, or something you enjoyed, or something that happened previously, which is now coming up and you can focus on it again. So something like that. With Coventina purification, it is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. Okay, so as I said, it could very well be health, diet, and well-being related. So if you are needing to purify your diet to actually get your health and well-being under under control, or to try new things. You may be forced to with Pluto here. You may have the rising up of a health issue. Then Coventina is saying that you need to address this now and do all you can to change your life, to bring about well-being and change your lifestyle. If you are already doing that, then she's saying to you that well done, keep going. Whatever you're doing is working for you right now. It could also be that, as I said to you, you have this sort of odd internal issues which may be coming up here to do with your mindset or your attitude or your demeanor towards walking forward in your life and being noticed. So this could be like negative self-speak or negative thinking. And it's time to change that now. So this could be the way you address yourself internally. So I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I don't cope well in the spotlight. I don't respond well to pressure, or I don't enjoy being, acknowledged, or, whatever it may be, whatever those feelings are, your attitudes, your beliefs, your self-speak, if it's been negative. And this could be programming. This can be inherited programming from parents, or some other relationship that you may have had before and it's affected you, or some other work environment where you were put down, or you were doing work that just wasn't suited to you. It could be to do with that. And it's time to outgrow that now and actually move forward. And she is saying to you that you need to actually practice positive thinking and positive words, and that will change your life dramatically. That will bring in great success for you and move you forward in many, many, many different ways. That change, but it becomes a habit. You have to make a habit of it, and you have to develop it as a lifelong, almost like a lifestyle. It's the way you live your life. It's the way you look at your life and yourself in the unfolding story of your life. So that's what Coventina can bring about as well. Keeping with the health and diet, and also with your personal independence and how you are making your way forward in the world, we have the first house, which deals with the body. So certainly there are body issues coming up here, whether this is looking after your health and diet and well-being and making sure that you don't go overboard, or it could be to do with maintaining a very successful routine that you have. Perhaps you can adjust it in certain ways, try new things. So whatever is appropriate for you, whatever stage you are in your life, the first house always deals with the physical body, your charisma, your life force, your chi energy, your vitality, and it's also the way you project yourself. So the way you project yourself to others. And if you've got romance coming in, if you've got love coming in, then the way you project yourself to others is going to be very, very important. So if you are projecting yourself in a positive way, if you're saying positive things about yourself and your life, then that is going to propel you forward. As I said, it's going to move you forward in your life. And with the first house, this is how you meet life in general, how you project yourself outwards, how you move forward in your life. And the first house is all about that. And if you're projecting yourself in a positive way, if you are genuinely looking at yourself in a positive way, then that can bring in all kinds of things. It can open many, many, many doors for you, and it will bring you fulfillment. So that's what the first house can do for you as well. It can open those doors if you work with the energies of the first house. It's also about your appearance. So that may be needing that may be undergoing a little bit of a change at this time. If it is health and diet and lifestyle related, that may be coming in for you. It's also what other people see. So it's your personality, your observable characteristics, what you're projecting outwards. So make sure that what you are projecting is the real you. It is authentic you, but be positive and be prepared to be noticed, for who you are, for the beautiful human being that you are. So that's what that means there. So you have Jupiter return, which is a very beautiful, beneficial card, and you also have Sikh, quiet time. So this card is very much about meditation, quiet time, and getting away from toxicity and also from loud noises and jarring environments. It's about that. It's about taking time out. And this card is about literally having rewards and benefits and blessings come to you. So I feel that if you have been focused on your body and working hard to look after yourself and improve, all aspects of yourself, if you've been working on that, if you've been looking at your health and diet and so on, then and if you've been focusing on improving your meditation abilities, or, enjoying time alone where you can rest and meditate and so on, then certainly this is working for you. It's really going to work for you. And Jupiter return is going to bring benefits. So Jupiter return does imply a return. So something from the past may be coming back to you. So this could be up to 12 years ago. Something may be returning to you, a benefit of some sort of investment perhaps that you did in yourself, an investment in yourself, or an investment in an idea or something, or a plan, or anything like that, some sort of routine. Perhaps it's your health. It could be coming back to you now to bring you benefits. It could also be, if you haven't been in that frame of mind, if you are only just starting this journey now, where you are actually taking control of your health and your diet and your well-being, or your work environment where things are now changing, and you're going through a purification process, then this is about putting yourself out there, and that will draw benefits to you. So Jupiter return can bring something from the past, as I said, but it can also bring a person from the past, but it can also bring romance. And not necessarily just from one person. This may be from a number of people that are approaching you because they see your light. So you may be having a number of approaches, a number of offers, or it could be somebody really significant coming into your life, and it's going to require you to be in a place of knowingness about, being positive in yourself and so on, to be open to receive that. This card can also be about some sort of rescue from the darkness, or some kind of relief, or some kind of benefit, some kind of blessing. So if you have been grappling with a health issue or some kind of problem which has appeared now, this card, because it's in the first house, can bring you like a cure, or some kind of relief, or some kind of blessing in that regard. And it really can help you move forward in some way, and possibly spending time in between your daily activities, spending time in quietness and meditation, and doing things which enhance your well-being, could very well be helping you to move forward in this regard. So Jupiter return is a very beneficial card. It can also bring rewards. So I keep feeling that, somewhere along the line you're going to be noticed or rewarded in some way for what it is that you have been doing, whether it's working on yourself or helping others, or it's a talent or an ability that you have, or the work that you've been doing. Something is changing, and this is going to bring you great benefits. It can also be like a yes card. It's like good fortune is smiling on you. It's this is an opportunity card. Some sort of opportunity is going to come to you, and you need to be ready to meet it. That means your internal and your external self must be ready to meet these opportunities coming to you. So do all you can to put yourself in a position to receive this lovely blessing, or series of blessings that may come to you. The Jupiter energy is quite quick, so whatever opportunity or blessing or relief, or whatever it is, that it could even be faith, whatever is coming to you, grab hold of it, seize the day, seize the moment, and make the very best of this opportunity, because it may pass quite quickly as well. So reach up, seize it, whatever it may be, and see it through. Follow any opportunity that comes, and see where it leads you. As I said, it could be very, very helpful for you. It's going to bring some kind of blessing, but you will need to anchor it down. You will need to investigate and follow it up, and bring the reward home. We also have the 12th house. So I do feel, because the 12th house is the house of sort of escape. This is solitude, reflection, retreats, withdrawals, things like that, and you've already got this sich quiet time, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So sich does bring that in, and that has come in to do with your first house. So if you haven't been employing this skill or this ability in your life, then you need to do it, okay? If you have been doing it and it's working for you, then keep going. The 12th house is about that. It can also be about that. But it could also be some deep internal process which needs to be looked at. So this can be like a hidden motivation or a drive or some kind of programming which you are dealing with. It's the unconscious. The 12th house is the unconscious, the house of the unconscious. So I feel that, as I said, you may have been in a place in your life where you don't always like to be you don't like to be noticed, you don't like to be put out there on the stage where you are the center of attention. But you have the Leo card underneath this, and you have Ericura blossoming coming up. And you've had Jupiter return. So certainly some opportunity, reward, or notice, or being in the spotlight, or just some kind of notoriety is coming for you in some way, shape, or form. And don't let this inhibition is the word I'm looking for. Don't let this inhibition hold you back, okay? Because this is a wonderful reward. This is something you've earned. Jupiter brings earned luck. So this is a breakthrough. This is something that is important for you. This is something that has got destiny on it. It's a yes card. It's the door of openings. It's your destiny. It's meant for you because of the good work, or because of the self-work that you have been doing. So some kind of notoriety is coming to you, and don't let your inhibitions or past programming hold you back, okay? And also, if you do have a deeper health issue to do with some form of substance abuse or some kind of addiction, whatever that may be, it doesn't even have to be to a substance. It can be an addiction to being inhibited, or an addiction to being, putting yourself down, or negative self-speak, or addictions to escaping, running away when things get when things start happening. So it could be that as well. But any kind of dependence you need to address in some way, and this is where Coventina is coming in, and various other aspects are coming in to help you at this time. Also, as I said, with the 12th house, it could very well be a love coming into your life, but it's a significant relationship, especially with the Leo card and Libra and Jupiter return. So a significant relationship may be coming in. It may be twin flame related, or certainly a sacred union is coming in for you. So that may also be on the cards, and you need to be ready. You need to be ready, as the 12th house deals with those kinds of relationships as well. And it could be very karmic in nature, this as well. Also, because you've had the 6th house and you've got the 12th house, the 6th house is service within your work environment, and the 12th house is service to others. So you could be in some way, shape, or form, perhaps you're changing career, or you're changing the work you're doing, or the work you have been doing is now being acknowledged, but it could be service to others. So you could have been working in some sort of environment where you have been serving others or helping others in some way. A great many people in the helping professions, whether it's medical or caring or nursing, a great many people have, in those professions, have a strong 12th house. So it's service to others. They have a very strong ethic about serving others in some way, the greater good. And if you are involved in that, if that is your career or it's something that you just like to do, the 12th house does cover that as well. And certainly, you may be, as I said, you're going to be acknowledged in some way for what it is you have been doing, even if it is just your own private work on yourself to overcome various health issues or any kind of addictive tendencies, or whatever's been holding you back. If you are doing well with that, and you are doing everything you can to move yourself forward, then you're being acknowledged for that. just accept this and step forward into the limelight. Don't be afraid to put yourself forward and be acknowledged. That is a form of self-care as well. To acknowledge that you are doing good work and that you are worthy, and that that you have the skills and abilities to achieve what you need to do, whether it's for yourself or for others, whatever is the emphasis for this 12th house for you. The 12th house can also be any kind of experiences that you have in institutions of all kind. So this can be hospitals, it can be banking, it can be universities, it can be any kind of institution, government institution as well. But Leo is saying that there is acknowledgement there is some kind of reward. It's about stepping forward into the limelight and accepting all of that. It's also about strength and honor. Having you should have those abilities in spades, because you are a Scorpio as well. Very deep sign, and so strength and honor is highlighted with this card as well. But as I said, romance and love is very much highlighted with the Leo card, and so somebody may be coming in for you at this time, and certainly to enjoy that, because it's important for you and it's a very significant relationship. Eracura, blossoming, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. Okay, so with this card, if it is a romance coming in for you and that this person is significant, it is saying that you're just getting started with this relationship, and do not give up on it, because it's a journey. Every relationship is a journey, and it requires a lot. It requires a lot of putting yourself out there, which is what we've been talking about, whether that's in a romance or a love relationship or some other kind of relationship, or it could just be you now stepping forward in some way and addressing various things, any form of inhibition, anything that's been holding you back. You're just starting to blossom now. Really, things are starting to take off, and you're going to be acknowledged for that. So accept it and keep going. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing to help yourself, and push yourself forward. Whatever skills or whatever routines you are busy with to help yourself from a health and a diet and a well-being, and also from your unconscious, your own inner well-being. Whatever you're doing to improve that is working, and to keep going. And if you haven't started on it yet, do everything you can. Start a new routine, do your research, and Erika is saying that you are blossoming, and this is your time now to tackle this, and actually to acknowledge all that you are. If you have been busy with looking after yourself and trying different things and working with your health and diet, she is saying that to help yourself further, perhaps work with flower essences and spend time in the floral kingdom, wherever you are living, whatever you may do, even if it's pot plants. Try and bring the floral world into your life, whether you go out into nature, which is always going to be beneficial, or if you have a few pot plants in your home, whatever it is, or if you like to work with flower arranging or growing plants, but floral essences, flower essences, you can look them up. There's a whole range of beautiful flower essences, and they work on vibrationary healing. So a lot of that, there's many levels, many levels to that, and you can certainly explore the flower essence world, and you may even learn it as a skill. It may help you in any kind of practice that you may be in, any healing practice that you may be in. It's going to give you healing, but also healing to others. And it's a most extraordinary kingdom. We haven't even scratched the surface of what is possible with flower essences, plants in general. We haven't even begun really to plumb the depths of that. And you may just be the right person to actually look at this. And this may be a new career for you, a new working life for you, some kind of talent or ability that may be rising up out of your 12th house. It could be, as I said, something coming up from underneath, perhaps some talents or skill which you were not aware of is now rising up. And this is going to change the way you work, the way you tackle health and diet. So it could very well be a skill with floral essences or flower essences or whatever appeals to you in that environment, because the vibrationary healing that is possible with flower essences is huge, massive. And as I said, it works on many levels in the subconscious and unconscious life, which is what the 12th house is about. And you've got all of this health and body and healing and all this going on. So certainly that for some of you, that may be a wonderful additional sort of path for you to be following for self-healing and also to help others at this time. With regards to the relationship situation, bottom of the deck for the astrology guidance is Libra I balance. So this is normally the engagement or the marriage card, but certainly a committed relationship of some sort coming in for you. It's saying partnership is going to be very beneficial for you at this time. So if you are not in a partnership right now, something may be coming in for you, or it could be that the current relationship that you are in is going through a deepening or going to a more fulfilling level. And, so more romance, more love coming in, but certainly a partnership of some kind is going to be very beneficial for you. So this is mutual benefit, mutual support. And it's saying to you that at all times in this relationship, make sure that you are your needs are balanced with the other person. So this is very much about communication as well. So communicating what your needs and wants are in a balanced way, not being needy or overly demanding, and then hearing and listening to the other person. And between the two of you, you come to a place of respect and also mutual support. So that is balance. That is something that you've got to work on in your relationship. It's giving, but it's also taking. It's giving and receiving. The two have to be balanced in life in general. They have to be balanced. You have to be able to receive and give. And when you do that, then abundance is yours in whatever form. So Libra is all about that. So if romance and love is strong for you at the moment, then all of this is very beneficial for you. And it could be, as I said, a commitment coming for you now. If that is not a focus for you right now, then this can be to do with the arts. So this can be exploring an artistic talent of some kind. It could be floral or flower related artistic endeavors around that, or creativity around that. It can also be connecting to your artistic side or to your creative side, or just enjoying the arts in general. So this could be dance, the stage, theatre, art galleries, anything like that, any form of art or artistic endeavors, even fashion, beauty, jewelry design, anything like that, anything beautiful will appear to the Libra. So So that will appear to this energy in you, which is coming in for you at this time. So something to do that may be coming up as well, and you may be acknowledged for it in some way too. This card can also bring in issues to do with any kind of legal matter. So if that is a situation for you, legalities, negotiation, and so on may be coming in for you. And it's a balancing of the scales and the scales of justice, which is ruled by Libra. And if legalities are coming in for you, some sort of issue, then Bridget is here. Bridget is the bottom of the goddess deck, saying don't back down, stand up for what you believe is right. So this is about speaking your truth. Okay, so if it is related to a legal issue, then this is what she's saying to you right now. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth. If it is a relationship issue or coming in for you, perhaps a new, like I said, the deepening of a love in your life and moving towards commitment, it is saying in order to bring about balance in the relationship, you do need to speak your truth. And stand up for yourself and say, this is what I believe, put it to the person in a way which brings about cooperation. But certainly you need to speak your truth in order to bring the balance into the relationship. So that may be coming in for you as well. It could also be that you are maybe dealing with something else in any one of the aspects I've already talked about, and she is saying to you that do not back down. If you are being challenged in some way, perhaps perhaps you are being challenged in your 12th house from a dealing with perhaps some sort of addiction or some kind of unconscious urge, which is some kind of inhibition which is holding you back. Irakura was saying, do not give up, and she's saying, don't back down from this challenge. If you are dealing with some kind of inhibition or something to do with that, something that is holding you back, do not back down. Speak your truth and let that power work through you. I have unpacked a deck which I've had for a long time. It's been packed a long time. I got it out the other day. These are called Destiny cards. Just going to shuffle. Two came out for you today. Let's have a look. They're quite small, so difficult to shuffle. All right, so we have adventure and integrity coming out. So just to bring those two aspects in, with the Leo card, integrity is very, very important, and also with Jupiter. These two cards are all about integrity. And so whatever is going on, whether you are now finding yourself in the spotlight and you're concerned about handling that, always come back to your integrity. The integrity also for yourself. In other words, for your own, integrity with regards to your body and looking after your vehicle. You've only got one, which is going to see you through this lifetime. So make sure you look after your body and handle your body and your life and your well-being and your everything to do with yourself with integrity, and you certainly can't go wrong. Adventure, this may be appropriate for some of you, certainly with Jupiter return coming in, and possibly with a new love coming in, and certainly with the Leo card. So this may not necessarily be a physical adventure. This could be something that is coming up for you in yourself. So this could be the opening up, and this is where the blossoming comes in. This could be where you are releasing a part of yourself which has been inhibited in some way, and this will be an adventure for you. So approach it like that. Approach it from that aspect. So this, as I said, could be something where you are being noticed, you are in the limelight, and this may really change a lot in your life, this Leo card. This could really be bringing a great deal of sort of shifts and changes and interesting people and interesting environments, creativity, love, but certainly lots of things going on. There could be lots of shifts changing, bringing in changes for you, and that you are to treat it like an adventure. And look at it like that, and don't allow any sort of deep inhibitions to hold you back from moving yourself forward into what is really looking like a lovely future for you. So there you go, Scorpio. Hope you enjoy that. Please take care. Don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.